Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's episode, we are in beautiful sunny California, and because it is a beautiful day right here in Los Angeles, well, I thought I'd go and explore a beautiful hiking trail that leads to a waterfall. And in order to do that, I actually went to Altadena because they have the Switzer waterfalls, which are really cool, and the hike is also not too long. So yeah, I'm super excited to be in nature, super excited to see some rustling water and to see a waterfall at the end. So without any further ado, let's explore. A popular hike on the Gabrielino Trail is a 4-mile round trip to Lower Switzer Falls from Switzer Picnic Area. Nestled in the scenic Altadena area of California, this hike offers breathtaking natural beauty and tranquility. Because this park is part of the federal recreation sites, there's a parking permit called an adventure pass required, which can be bought as a yearly pass or a day pass for $5. Also, the ample parking lot, though sizable, tends to fill up quickly, especially on weekends. To avoid crowds, it's advisable to plan visits on weekdays or in the mornings. Conveniently, restrooms are available before embarking on the hike, ensuring a comfortable experience for all adventurers. We are barely at the beginning of this trail, and we are already greeted by a bunch of rustling water that is coming from the mountaintop. And this is really cool. I really love seeing this kind of nature. And also it makes me feel blessed that we are in a year in Los Angeles, in California, where we don't have a drought, because these past couple of years we have had quite a lot of rain, and when there's a lot of rain, well, there's a lot of water. So it's a good sign, because all of these nature trails become much more abundant, much more green. The nature just looks beautiful, and it's just really healthy for the whole ecosystem. As you step out of the parking lot to embark on the Switzer Falls hike, you're immediately greeted by the soothing sound of rustling water nearby. Even from here, nature's beauty is striking, with rocks intertwining with the water, creating a captivating sight. Before officially starting the hike, a spacious picnic area equipped with barbecues offers a perfect spot to relax and enjoy the scenery. The trail's beginning is marked by crossing a wooden bridge, leading you deeper into the wilderness. Within sight from this point, the beautiful rustling waters beckon, setting the tone for the adventure ahead. One thing that I must admit about the Switzer Trail is the fact that this trail really doesn't feel like we are in Los Angeles, because usually Los Angeles, well, it's a desert in some ways, so we have a lot of cacti and a lot of desert-like nature, but right here the trees are really big, really green. We even see some pine cones, and it's kind of really disorienting in some way, but I'm actually welcome to it too, because it kind of changes from the usual hikes that look very desert-like. Right here, it's really green. It feels like we're in another state, or in a state that has a lot of rain, and it's just wonderful. Walking on the trail, we can see intriguing green moss which adorns some of the rock walls, adding a unique charm to the surroundings. Towering trees line the path, a departure from typical California scenery, indicating the area's abundant water sources. Pine cones scattered on the forest floor add to the natural beauty, enhancing the sensory experience of the journey. The hike boasts well-maintained trails amidst lush nature, with water accompanying the trail throughout, creating a cooler and more humid atmosphere. The gentle sound of flowing water adds to the serene ambience, making the journey even more enchanting and refreshing. One thing to take into account on this hike is the fact that, well, as we noticed already, there's quite a lot of water right here. And because of that, well, the trails are not always as easy as we would expect them to be. So if you're hoping for a very easy trail, well, this is not the trail for you, because you're going to have to jump over a bunch of rocks in order not to get your feet wet. And yeah, it can get kind of adventurous, but if you look at it as a kind of a video game, maybe it's a little bit fun. But yeah, the trail is simple, but at the same time, it's a little bit complicated. Throughout the hike, intriguing rock formations dot the forest floor, especially under the flowing water, adding visual interest to the landscape. Because of this, be prepared with waterproof shoes, as the trail features numerous water crossings, over 10 in total, each with varying levels of difficulty. While navigating these crossings can be challenging, witnessing the abundance of water is undeniably beautiful. Despite the occasional difficulty, this presence of flowing water enhances the scenic allure of the hike, creating a memorable and immersive outdoor experience. After going through I don't know how many places where we had to jump over the water and over stones, and yes, I did not get my shoes wet, so I'm really happy about that. Well, finally we get to a part of this trail where it starts going up the mountain, so it's uphill. So yes, it turns from jumping to cardio, but it's kind of cool. I prefer actually going uphill, it's more fun. And the higher you go up this mountain, the more beautiful the views get. You get to see all of the surrounding mountains, which you really don't realize when you're down below. But yeah, right here from the top, or maybe the middle of this mountain, well, you really get to see all the mountains around this area, and it's really beautiful. It shows how nature is kind of unpredictable, but also beautiful and grand, and yeah, it just makes me so happy to be on this trail. After conquering the uphill section, the hiking path transitions into a desert-like landscape, which is more typical of California nature. Here you'll encounter numerous cacti and other desert plants. Seeing these kinds of plants makes it feel like being on an alien planet at times. The diversity is breathtaking, set against the stunning backdrop of the San Gabriel mountain range. As you trek, breathtaking views of the surrounding nature unfold, providing bird's-eye perspectives of the cascading waterfall below. Following directional signs, the trail seamlessly guides you towards the falls with a few more stream crossings, which are actually the most difficult crossings of the hike. Wow, this was a really interesting hike. And right behind me, what do we have? The waterfall. Yes, we finally made it. But I am filming a little further away from the waterfall because it is super duper loud. But yeah, we made it. And I must say and warn people when they do come here, yes, the waterfall is beautiful. It's not as grand as I thought it would be. It's a little bit smaller, but it's still a waterfall. But at the same time, I think that you really need to bring some waterproof shoes because there's just too much water around all through the hike. You have to jump from one rock to the other, and I thought it was ending once we went uphill, but then it goes back downhill and we have to do the same thing again. So yes, bring waterproof shoes. But yeah, we saw the waterfall. I hope you guys enjoyed coming on this little hike with me, and if you did enjoy it, please be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment too. Let me know what you thought about this trail, and let me know if there's other trails that you'd like me to do videos about, maybe other waterfalls or other regular trails. Okay, well that's it. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.